It's been a long time. Stop. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Hey, yo, it's my life, my time, my rights, my rhymes, my grind, my struggle, hustle, sweat in my blood too. A predator smells fear, and I smell a lot. My competitors fled scared, cause they smelled I was hot. I want it all. Excess, the sex, much success, stress sucks. I want it all, no less, so come on.
What up? It's your boy T-Bird in reaction. So I thought today's Wrestling Wednesday, so I felt like I got a little time to do this one more. And this is the top 100 most perfect sales in WWE history as well too. I got finished moves doing 10 moves that wrestlers love to sell. I think that's what it's called. But now we want to do the one I originally wanted to do before that, and that is the top 100 perfect sales as well too. You know, wrestling is about selling as well too, though. Usually you know what? It's top WWE movie wrestler love to sell, oversell. So we're gonna check this one out as well too. I might do this to try and laugh because sales is hilarious. Depends. Let me see how this goes how the concept goes with this video. Western flash more by commentary than actual footage. So there's that. So without further ado, let's check it out.
1, 2, is this on?
The way wrestlers bump and sell moves are what makes the maneuvers so effective.
Yeah.
But sometimes the person selling can completely steal the show with how they react to taking damage. For this video, we want to highlight moments like this.
So it's gonna be highlight moments. So it's like doing a reaction because we want to make
by showcasing some of the best sell jobs over the years.
Against Neville, top rope, tornado DDT, go to the top of the skull.
From the devastating.
Oh my God! They would show that, yo. That. Here's the thing. I was like probably a teenager or young early 20s when that happened. When Kali did the raid. Oh my God, that shit looked crazy. I bet I can imagine kids being scared and traumatized watching that. Jesus, he sold that good. Day Lord mini Robin NXT was pretty cool.
To the comically outrageous and over the top.
Oh, of course, you already know. Yo.
We'll have it all today as we list the top 100 greatest sells in WWE history.
Yeah. Lord. Nunzio. Jesus Christ.
100. Brock Lesnar and Shawn Michaels didn't cross paths often, but whenever they did, it was great TV. Just look at Lesnar almost sending himself into the crowd after this super kick in 2002.
Yo. He tuned it up. He was like, tuned it up, yo. And JR selling it.
99. Evan Bourne got damn near put to sleep by this sliding knee from John Morrison. Bourne's body turned into a slinky as he slid off the apron to the floor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
98. Mick Foley's work often went beyond selling or bumping, since he was being hurt badly for real. This bump off the stage onto the burial ground was said
this one's Big Show talk. Yeah! Oh, Big Show tossed the crap out of Mankind that night. I remember that. Yeah, we thought that man was broken in half, literally. Yeah. I remember that match. Oh my God.
97. Yeah. AJ Lee gets completely ragdolled by Caitlyn via an unforgiving spear.
That spear. She definitely had one of the best. Yo.
96.
AJ don't get much credit for the selling she gets sometimes. But yeah, she's the little spinning around her body she does when she's selling, always
Rock
good.
Takes Roman Reigns like he got hit by a truck. His facial expressions when selling are some of the best in wrestling.
Yo.
95. Alicia Fox takes a DDT from Mickie James so hard her soul clocked out before her body even hit the mat.
Yo, here we go. And then
Alicia's in trouble.
Bink. Yo.
94. William Regal proves that even when staring death in the face, he can still strike a pose.
Every SmackDown superstar is out here. Oh man. Tombstone City Call. Oh my God.
Boom.
93. Brock Lesnar may as well have been shot out of a cannon taking this German suplex
Yo.
from Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 19.
Woo! Yeah, he sold that.
92. Ember
Brock's a
Moon
good
was
solid,
knocked
too.
from Sunday
Of
with a
course.
right hook from Alexa Bliss.
Oh, yeah, all this. Yeah. Ember thing is a good
Dolph
sell.
Ziggler takes a Superman punch like he just got switched off. And spoiler alert, this won't be the last time he hits the mat like a crash dummy on this list.
Oh, of course not. Oh, of course not. Get off me. Hook! Yo!
90. Mr.
Oh, of
Perfect,
course.
often
You already
sold like
know.
a ballerina as he gracefully
You already
spun out
know.
of moves.
Woo! R.P. Kerry.
89. This might be the most satisfying ref bump in history.
Oh, yo! Boop, boop, yo!
88. The Dudley Boys sure knew how to make the most out of a chair shot.
Of course. Yo! Yo! Yo!
87. The infamous series of chair shots to Brock Lesnar from Jeff Hardy
Yup.
was actually a receipt after Lesnar had been giving Jeff multiple hard power bombs in their previous
Okay, it was a
appearances.
receipt. Big ooh yeah, he smacked the shiznit out of Lesnar. Yeah, he smacked the shiznit out of Lesnar. No cap. He smacked this. Ooh! Woo!
86. This next cell has become an iconic meme template online, as it looked like Rock took some.
Yo, when he got hit by that clothesline and the what's the name? Yeah, he like a fish dying. Jesus Christ, he sold that pretty good.
Serious punishment. When in reality, the only thing that happened was he got hit with a clothesline.
Yo, out of nowhere, then yeah, I was like, what the hell? Yeah, this was like had to be one of the most random heel turns ever. Like, we had this whole seminal pump of being behind CM Punk, and then all of a sudden he just randomly turned heel at the Raw 100 because of he felt he disrespected. Yeah, that was random as hell right there. No lie. And Rock sold the hell out of that clothesline. Nah, ain't just what he going through. How he sold it though, like he got cut off guard.
Template online, as it looked like
Like
Rock
he
took
got
some
caught off
serious
guard. That's
punishment.
what
When in
happened.
reality, the only thing
That's
that
why
happened was
he
got
sold like he
hit
got
with a
caught off
clothesline.
guard. That's what made it real good. He like, oh, and he started. Yeah.
85. Dean Malenko's scream didn't sound like it came from his body, but you could certainly feel the impact of the chair shot.
Why he scream like that?
Montez
Of
Ford's
course.
soul left his body momentarily
course.
until he came crashing back down to earth thanks to a powerbomb for the ages.
Oh yeah. Yup. This was a lovely sell. Whoop. Yup. He sold that good.
83.
Definitely one of the best Survivor Series ever.
Since
The
referees
three-
aren't wrestling, their bumps often
Ooh.
look awkward, which makes
Took that
sense. Though
good.
this can make the impact of the move look all the more brutal.
Yup. Boop. Yo, yeah, that tackle my shade. Yo.
82. The inside out
Course.
looks like something a cruiserweight would do.
Course.
Perfected by two
Rikishi,
big men.
yup.
Firstly, Billy Gunn, who
And
turns so
Rikishi,
much
yup.
he'd sometimes catch the other guy on the way down, like he does with Bradshaw here.
Boom. Yup.
81. Then there was Rikishi, and what would become known as the Kishi
Uh-huh.
bump. Seeing a
The
nearly
Kishi
400
bump,
pound
yup.
wrestler move through the air like that was spectacular.
Like I said, he gained the weight, but he kept the agility though, for real. That's what I'm gonna say about him. You know the attention was agile as hell.
80. Randy Orton takes
Yup.
action music like his brain needed a loading screen. Delayed reaction,
Yup.
classic pause, but still a flawless collapse in the end.
Yo.
79. Jeff Hardy's sell of this super kick went harder than the sound the microphone makes when it
Yup.
hits the mat.
I'm gonna start kicking some ass around this place.
Yeah, random ass heel turn for no reason. Beat. You thought. Sorry, my man running like crazy.
78.
Oh,
Jason
yeah.
takes Jericho's Enziguri like he just got
Oh
hit with a
no!
sniper
I think it's
headshot.
something like yeah. You know, the funniest one is still the Cobra. They hope it's on there.
77. JD McDonough takes Ricochet's Canadian
Oh, yeah,
Destroyer
he
like
did
his
that
body
good.
refused to accept what just happened.
He did that pretty good. Yeah, he did so that pretty good.
Holy Pete! What the
Hopefully he
hell?
did. He's doing well. I saw he did an interview recently though. Hopefully he gets better because that spot he took was so devastating.
76. Brock Lesnar hit the stanky leg pogo stick cell after receiving a GTS from CM Punk at SummerSlam 2013.
Yo.
75. Evan Bourne's bumping
Of
style
course.
made him the perfect human crash test dummy. Just look at
course.
this inverted swan dive cell.
Yo. Nothing beat the sell he did. He landed outside the ring with his neck all like this. And shot in the clutch with that commentary with it.
Harley Race and Vader were so in sync that Harley would even feel the vibration of Vader being clotheslined.
God. Really Harley. R.I.P. the Bull, but really Harley. R.I.P. the 3 because Bridgeville, but really Harley. Really.
73. Ricky
Of
Steamboat
course.
was a legendary
Old
singer.
school.
Whether he was being choked
Yup.
or whacked in the throat, the
Yup.
Dragon made you believe.
Guy down a little bit, but
Yup.
wow, takes another
Yup.
shot right to the throat area.
Greatest babyface of all
And
time.
then excruciating pain.
Never
72.
turned.
Ricochet also turned
Yup.
himself into a
Of
human pinball
course.
during a match with Samoa Joe.
Boot to the knee earlier on in this. To the
Whoop.
ear earlier on in
Bam! Woo! Yup.
71. The diving headbutt often felt like a move that hurt the aggressor more than the recipient, but there was no question who got.
It's crazy seeing that, because his brain got so scrambled. We love to see what happens.
hurt more when Triple H was on the end of the move inside the Elimination Chamber.
Oh yeah. Woo! Well, you know what happened when he caught that move from RVD though. Jesus. Think about that.
70. The Rock had
Of
one of the
course.
best sales when receiving the gore from
Of
Rhino.
course, yup. Yup. He sold the hell out of that.
Ziggler got sent into orbit by Tensai
You already
until a
know.
chair was there to stop Dolph in his tracks.
You already know. Whoop! Bing! Yup. What the hell? Yeah, Bootsies. Yup.
68. Ricochet's entire body had recoil that shot him out of moves and onto objects in crazy fashion.
What is Alexander doing?
Well, he's beating the hell out of Ricochet is what he's doing.
Yeah, that bullshit, that BS right there when he turned on them to join her business. Yeah. Don't remind, and it ain't just the tilt turn because I told you about my story with the Hurt Business while that I almost quit wrestling, being a wrestling fan over them, and it wasn't because of the Hurt Business stuff, because of AO fans who was trying to messing with me. Yep, that main turn was one of the ones they was trying to doesn't know the story.
67. Nick Patrick had a unique
Nick
form of
Patrick
selling where he
did
would
sell,
swing his arms
yup.
around and sometimes even
Yup.
flip the mat.
Oh, goodness.
Yup.
Springboard off the chair
Yup.
and nailed the official.
Yup.
Nick
Eight.
Patrick in the corner. Nick Patrick is down.
66. Mr. Fuji was another humping seller that had intercourse with the mat after being glued to it following a DDT from Jake
He called it out, the helping sell.
the Snake Roberts.
Mr. Fuji's down, Mr. Fuji. Yo, he get it. Multiple pumps. Oh yeah, I should have made this child laugh. Oh well. Yo.
65. Nunzio was
course.
often viewed as a joke in the Ruthless Aggression
Yup.
era, but he put serious heart and soul into getting his
Who
ass.
did he? Oh, did he? He ran the jump. Yo, what we doing?
64. A DDT onto concrete is the definition of a knockout blow. Just ask Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, who got legit KO'd by Jake the Snake.
Oh, shit.
63. Not many sold the DDT
Oh,
better than
yeah,
Rob Van
RVD,
Dam. Time
yup.
stood still as Van
Facts.
Dam head-standed before folding into the
Facts.
canvas.
Yup. Or we the
Rhea
pause
Ripley
driver.
takes Shayna Baszler's running knee like she got whiplashed in a high-speed collision,
Yeah.
head snapping back violently before she crashes to the mat.
Oh Lord. Oh yeah, she did something hard.
61. AJ Styles is the king of taking big back body drops. He gets so much height, it's all the more impactful when he lands.
Yup, he been doing that since his TNA days. Yup.
60. But it might not have been as impressive as the hang time that Matt Striker got on this monkey flip.
Striker's in trouble,
Oh,
Joey.
yup.
Wait a minute. Rolling monkey.
Whoop! He got some air right there. Yeah.
59.
Of
Mr.
course.
Perfect had a different
Of
take
course,
on the
you
somersault
know,
turnbuckle
whoop.
spot.
Whoop! Yup. Every time.
58. Some say that Billy Gunn was the second coming
Yes,
of
he
Perfect
was.
when it came to selling. Here he is going straight dead fish
Yup.
after colliding with the post while still inside the ring.
The Undertaker.
Boom, 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 boom. Whoop! Boom. Yup.
57. Sami Zayn takes a
Yup.
Zoro's uppercut like
Oh,
he
you
just got his
get-
power shut off, snapping back from the impact before slowly crumbling to the mat
Oh,
in
you get-
dazed freefall.
Oh, you get. Yeah. That was a good match on Arrival, and their lead up to, because if you don't know the story, they had like a little on and off feuds already because Sammy wanted to prove himself at the time he was in NXT. Because I was catching up with before when the NXT when the network started. I was catching up to NXT before Arrival and learning about their feud. Though it was a pretty cool little story they had going on for a while. Definitely check it out.
Chad Gable twisting and then spiking into the mat made this one of the most breathtaking crossroads of all time.
Yup.
Has Gable where he wants him.
Woo!
Oh, see you at the crossroads.
55. AJ Styles' phenomenal forearm was complemented by a phenomenal sell from Ricochet during a match on Raw.
Yup. Yeah, he sold that. You know Ricochet gonna sell
54. Get a load on this unique take on the GTS as Rhea Ripley executes a perfect go-to-sleep sell upon impact.
Start now.
Oh, she sold that pretty good.
53. Dolph Ziggler's selling was
you
so
already
good
know.
it can make
You already
someone like
know.
Brodus Clay look like a force to be reckoned with in the ring.
Back on the attack. But there's
Damn, yup.
Oh my goodness.
That's just like a cannonball.
Yup.
Oh my
Look at you.
Brock Lesnar's last bump in WWE for 8 years saw him get stunned into oblivion.
Yup. You already know. Big.
51. Penta's Mexican Destroyer flips Chad Gable so
Oh,
fast, he spikes down and
yes.
instantly
Chad
splats
is a
flat on
good
his stomach
seller.
like he got deleted
Yup.
midair.
Yup.
Up over the top. Whoa, Gable lands on the top of his head. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Mr. Perfect found an elaborate
Oh,
way to take a brutal ball bust off the ring
God.
post as he got Irish whipped into the corner.
Oh, that one. I think I saw the move off. No.
49. Scott Hall was a fun over-the-top
Yup.
seller. Here's him and Sting turning a simple clash of heads into pure chaos.
The rope, Scott Hall
Yup.
over the top, head of steam. He runs into Sting, both men are wobbly. Scott Hall goes down,
Oh, God.
falls head first.
Yo.
58. Shawn Michaels overselling during his
You
match
already
with Hulk
know.
Hogan was infamous.
You
It was
already
the return
know.
of the 90s tantrum-throwing HBK, albeit
Yup.
in a much more entertaining fashion.
Yo. Yeah, yo.
47. Eddie Guerrero's Latino
Course.
Heat went cold as balls in an instant, thanks to Stone Cold crotch-busting Eddie on the post.
Yo. Oh. Yo. Oh my God. RP Eddie always.
46. Maven's face here says more than we ever could.
Yo. Shout out to Maven
Yvonne
too.
Dudley's
Oh, you already know. You already know.
Mouth-to-tip resuscitation wouldn't have helped.
You already know. Here we go. Every time.
This is one of the greatest Royal Rumble eliminations ever. as
Yes.
Brock Lesnar goes
Back
sailing
when
down
Drew
a
was a
cliff,
babyface.
going over the top.
Yes.
Oh, and Ricochet with a low.
And then pink. Woo! Rejoiceness.
43. Shane McMahon had one of the most memorable stunner cells, including when he would spit out beer like a
Yup. Here we go. Yup.
42. Ricochet morphed into a human hockey puck courtesy of a lumbar check from Cedric Alexander.
Ricochet still in this matchup. Lumbar check by Alexander.
41. Call this a cell or call it a jobber's neck nearly getting
Oh,
broken after he thought the pedigree
yeah.
was a double underhook
I
powerbomb.
remember that. Yup. Sold it wrong.
Talk about stuffing him.
40. John Cena's face told the whole story
Oh,
when Shawn
yeah.
Michaels superkicked his best friend Triple H to start the triple threat match at Survivor Series
Yup.
2009.
Yup.
The game triple.
Bink. And he sold that like a wet noodle. Yo.
I told you, King. I told you. I told you.
Get the look on Cena's face.
39. Many young fans watching at the time feared for Rey
Here we
Mysterio.
go. Yeah. I told you, yo. That thing looked so devastating. It wasn't even funny, though. Like, you would have thought Gary Kelly killed that man. For real. I know younger fans was devastated watching that. Oh
His
my
life after
God.
his little head got crushed.
Yeah.
And the Great Khali's
They
fighting
sold
panic.
that so good.
He's doing the same.
Look at that. Yes.
Oh my God. They better get some help out here.
15 years in the business, Michael. I thought I'd seen
38. Jeff Hardy is another wrestler, more famous for his risky falls, but seeing his body go limp
Oh,
after a powerbomb
yeah.
through multiple stacked tables was gruesome.
Yup. Oh, yeah. Yup.
37.
JR selling
Watch
it.
Mr. Perfect spin out of a chop only for his head to collide with the steps
Yup.
on the way down.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I remember that. Like, Jesus.
36. This hard chop from Walter made Adam Cole.
Oh! This right here, yes. And the commentator was perfect for that. Oh my God. That was a perfect commentator for
Steps on
that.
the way down.
Right, let's talk about Mr. Perfect. The commentary was
36. This
perfect.
hard chop from Walter made Adam Cole moonsault on his head.
Get ready for the fireworks!
Woo! Slap fire on that man's chest. And then, what's the name? Nigel, get ready for the fireworks. Bink!
35. Evan Bourne essentially placed himself into the mat after getting a spear by the Big Show. Bourne gets torn open like a phone book here.
Of course. Yup.
34. Shane McMahon is known more for falling than he is selling, but his reaction to being given a powerbomb from Kevin Owens onto the steel was fantastic.
Yup. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
33. No one did the electrocuted cell better than Devon Dudley.
Yo, here it go. Here it go.
Taking a big spot. Sears' legs get shook with electricity while losing the wind in his lungs following a frog splash.
Yup. Legs shaking already. Yup. The underrated one of that when Bubba Ray turned to Bully Ray and he hit Devon over the head with the chair with the chain and he sold that good.
32. Jerry Lawler was speaking from experience, as the King definitely knows all about having convulsions in the ring.
Yo, or go, yo.
31. When it comes to signature bumps wrestlers like to take, Triple H's up and over the waist spot is one of the most devastating looking.
He was definitely Flair Jr. with this.
Every time Hunter attacked the ropes with so much momentum at WrestleMania 20, he ended up taking out the cameraman on the floor. 30. Foley going ass over tea kettle on the rail was an insane visual. A man his size shouldn't be able to move this gracefully. 29. Greg Valentine had a butt on his head and some wood in his pants taking this bump. 28. Ted DiBiase took this bump off the rope and was rolling down a hill with a backpack on. 27. As comical as Rick Rude's famous atomic drop cell was, it actually was quite realistic when you think about it. Sure, he hammed it up, but if you were to actually take this move, you'd certainly be feeling it where the sun don't shine. 26. The Hangman is another trademark of Mick Foley's. No one made it look more dangerous.
Yeah, that's crazy. He been doing it during his WCW day because first I saw him when he was Mankind. Yup, this one right here is the first time I saw him do that. Yup.
25. Cedric Alexander got turned upside down, inside out, and all the way around thanks to a Claymore from Drew McIntyre.
He sold the hell out of that Claymore.
24. Randy Orton went completely deadfish when he got dealt with the stunner at Survivor Series 2003.
Whoop. Bing. Yup.
23. It doesn't take much to keep referees down, but this powerful punch was enough to turn Charles Robinson inside out.
Did in fact injure his knee.
22. Kevin Owens thought he had the Tribal Chief beat after a stunner until Reigns exploded back with a spear that turned him inside out. 21. The Usos finally turned on their cousin Roman Reigns with a double super kick that dropped him on the spot, crashing to the mat with the back of his head bouncing off the canvas.
Bink!
Kinshasa is known for Foreman vs. Ali and Shinsuke Nakamura taking people's heads off.
It's that time.
Kinshasa. His anti-run was beautiful, yo. His anti-run was beautiful.
19. This security guard took the photos like his
Sign that man. Sign that man. He sold the hell out of that. Woo! Sign that man. Woo!
18. Dolph Ziggler also showed some bad
when
he got slammed by this RKO.
Boom, and then big.
17. Ember Moon's Eclipse hit Mickie James so hard she flips forward on impact, landing straight on her ass like she got launched by a catapult.
Whoop, and then, so that good.
Let's take another look at this Eclipse all the way from the top rope.
16. Here we have a trademark clothesline from hell hit by Bradshaw, which left Heath Slater limbless.
Damn! Sorry for the little man screaming.
15. Nunzio does an incredible job selling the Undertaker's last
Hold on a second. Anyway, sorry about that. If you can scream, I do apologize. Oh, y'all. He did the Ios Mios. He did the Ios Mios. Oh, please don't.
14. Rob Van Dam liked to turn himself upside down when taking the RKO. They're always made for a tremendous visual.
Oh, yeah. Nah, it was more. It was. Sorry. Oh, the juice going on his mouth. It was more so because we took that punt that same day. Yeah, he's like a dead fish. He looked like he was dead with that punt.
Bret Hart was arguably the best there ever was when it came to overall selling. But if we're talking the best,
oh yeah, the chest bump, yes, that chest bump.
This was Bret's way of giving back to his opponent. Hart smashed into the buckle with a lot of force in the part of the ring where there was no.
That joint like it hurt. Like I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, y'all.
It was always my way of giving back to the guy I worked with by giving him something that made him look
really
good.
Brock Lesnar turned himself into a ping pong ball for the Undertaker.
Oh yeah, that choke slam.
The air before being bounced off the
that
mat
choke slam, y'all.
Thunderous choke slam.
There we go, y'all. Boink, y'all.
11. Scott Hall
got
leveled with a shotgun after receiving 2 stunners in a row at WrestleMania 18.
And then. Yup. Always.
10. Ricochet lived up to his name as his body picked up the turnbuckle thanks to an uppercut from Cesaro.
Always. Oh, you get.
9. Most wrestlers take a monkey flip on their back.
Of course, Dolph. You already know Dolph.
Just had to go that one step further.
You already know Dolph going sell it crazy.
Bam!
Airborne, yup. No, airborne. That was called.
As well have been thrown into a tumble dryer. He got bumped so hard by Snitsky at the 2005 Royal Rumble. Paul was so good here, he got heat for overshadowing the entire match up until the finish.
Oh.
7. The flare flop was
of course, you already know.
In wrestling. It was a way to add comedy to the match while not having to take a back bump for the Nature Boy. Rick Sell here made it look like he lost a tooth as he spat into the air before flopping down.
That one, y'all.
6. Neville went from one side of the ring to the other when Tyler Breeze landed him flush with a tornado DDT.
Against Neville, top rope.
Hold on a second. Bag also got a little bit of AEW on because it started. I see Mike Belly's on there anyway. But Pop, Neville.
Top of the skull. Neville's out.
5. RVD's sell of the DDT was only topped by the way he took a pile driver.
The pile driver, yes.
Since Rob would bounce off into the air, we may as well call this the 5-star pile driver.
He was so pile driver pretty good.
4. During a match with Sid, Shawn Michaels turned the mat into an ice rink as he glided across the ring while comically standing up on his head. Shawn also spat his gum into the air, making it look like he'd lost a tooth upon impact.
Shawn Michaels has got to be on Dream Street.
3. Dolph Ziggler took Spears like a madman, folding himself in half while crashing and burning to the mat.
Put this away quick.
Especially the Goldberg one. He sold that pretty good.
2. When Ricochet got
oh
into the
my god, like he broke his neck.
Folded up like a tortilla.
There you go, like he broke his neck. Like he broke his neck, he sold that. It's probably gonna be Rock. I'm dead. Yup,
Rock had one of the funniest sells of the stunner. The way his body would flip and flail around was absolute gold. It almost looked like he was going to fall out of the ring at times. Perhaps the best execution of this sell was at WrestleMania 17. The camera angle was perfect, as it felt like The Rock nearly came through the screen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our similar video as we rank the top 100 WWE moves that just landed perfectly.
Okay, cool. I might check that another time. But other than that, though, I did have it in my list before, so y'all check that another time. Other than that, this was a good video as well too. It is worth getting missed a little bit of a. Speaking of Ricochet, this is when I don't like him right now. His being an a-hole in AEW. But other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hope y'all enjoy my reaction to these. Anyways, your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.